Hi guys and welcome. These are your handover videos for your Bailey Pursuit 550. Starting off at the front, you have your black key thread here and black lever. Pull up your black lever to the top and wind down the jockey wheel onto the tow ball. That black lever will then snap down, exposing a green ring around that red button. Breakaway cable. If you have an eye point for your breakaway cable, it has to be used. If not, just wrap it around the tow. Got a gas strut handbrake. Make sure you pull that all the way back, as some people don't pull it all the way back and then it just rolls back a touch. And then you do have as well 13-pin electric. So if your car has 7-pin adaptation, make sure to bring yourself an adapter. And then you've got your jockey wheel just here, which is used to level the caravan. You first level the caravan, then come over to your points. You've got 2 points either side and 2 points at the back, and these are your inserts for your legs. You can either get yourself a 19mm drill bit and a power drill, or the leg winder which comes with the caravan. You put down all 4 corner steadies to stabilise it. Do not attempt to jack up or level the caravan using these. First level using the jockey wheel and then stabilise using the steadies. Using our test equipment today, starting off first, this is your inlet for your water pump. Water pump connects into that part just there. Push it in nice and easy. You have a plastic cap on the water pump to go over the top of the amp roll to make sure no nastiness gets in, and then the strainer at the bottom. The strainer has to sit at the bottom of the barrel, as otherwise it will just gas through air. Then just here, you've got your flue. The flue is used to get clean air in and out of your boiler. Don't have to do anything with this except make sure it's nice, clean and tidy. You then have a test gas bottle just here. This is propane Cala gas connected onto this in-date gas hose. These black gas hoses run 5 years, which connects onto this regulator just here. Hand tight it to an extent, and then just finish off using the spanner, and then just open up the gas bottle by twisting it either positive or open direction. Then at the bottom you have 2 inserts here. Those are for your waste pipes. You'll need some 28.5mm waste pipes to then feed into a waste master. And lastly, we've got the toilet functions. This top one, that is your flush tank. That's where you're pushing your water for your flush tank. Get yourself a watering can or something like that, and a little bit of pink chemical, which works as a bleach without being corrosive, and also makes it smell a bit nicer. The tank itself can hold around 12 litres of water. However, I wouldn't recommend putting in any more than 10, as you don't want it to overfill. And just below you have your cassette toilet. To remove the cassette toilet, press up to the handle, pull out just like so. You can also extend that out into a little bit of a suitcase. Twist this head to the side, open up the cap just like so. You want to tilt, and at the same time as tilting, continually pressing this button here to vent. Then once you've done that, I'd recommend opening up this, feeding it some fresh water, giving it a little bit of a shake, and again tilt and vent. Then on this cap here you have measurements of both imperial and metric, and that is for your blue chemical. Blue chemical goes into here, onto the cap just like so. Twist the head back to the side and then push it back so that that orange handle sits behind those white teeth. Then you don't want to travel with either of these 2 full, so just up here got a black bung to empty out any remaining water in that system. The caravan itself will be fully drained off before you leave with us. Then underneath your right hand side seat you have your boiler just here. Don't have to do anything with that. The main thing is this yellow drain switch. Flick it up. That is in drain mode now. That is draining off any remaining water inside the system. When you want water to flow through, you flick it back. But we are going to leave the caravan with it up like that. So just check before you come to use it. Then underneath your drawers, you've got your trips and fuses. All your trips in the upright position and all your fuses in the correct position as well. Then just here we have your main control panel. Master on and off switch, which can also read voltage. Shown right now there's about 13.5 volts coming into the caravan. that will also give an accurate representation of when you're plugged in, with just your battery showing you the amount of volts that's producing. Lights inside the caravan, lights outside the caravan as well. That's internal, that's external, and then your water pump here. Pressing the water pump just like so. Green light come on just there. You come to your taps after waiting 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure your drain valve's in the correct position and open up your tap on both hot and cold. And what you're looking for is a nice steady continuous stream. This here is the water pump. Water pump connects in by just pressing into the insert. To remove it, press in with the trigger, pull it out. Got a plastic cap here to go over the top of the Acrol, and then you have your strainer at the bottom just here. Strainer, it's crucial that it sits at the bottom of the barrel. But quick summary: master on and off, lights, awning, and pump. Then just here we have your Truma control panel. So press in. This is a dial, but it's also a button. And then you have a back button just here. First up, you've got the caravan with the thermometer in. That is for the internal temperature. Whatever I press in is what temperature it will get to. Then I have water heat. I can either have off, 40 degrees, 60 degrees, or boost. Now boost will prioritize the water temperature over the internal temperature of the caravan to essentially give you like a nice hot shower in the morning or something like that. It will boost for 15 minutes and then drop back down. Then I've got energy source, so either gas, mixture of gas and 1 kilowatt of mains, mixture of gas and 2 kilowatt of mains, strictly electric with 1 kilowatt and strictly electric with 2 kilowatts. Then I've got this fan icon. As I'm currently got the heating on, I've either got eco or high. Then if I just turn off the heating, go back to it, gives me off or vent. What vent does, you have a series of vents across the caravan, which is where your hot air will shoot from. Vent just circulates the air across the caravan to essentially give you like a nice breeze if you had all the windows open. You then have a timer to allow you for when you'd like the heating and hot water to come on and when you'd like it to stop. Then you've got the time, so it's currently not 18 minutes past midnight. You set the correct time anytime this panel has been reset. And then the spanner icon is additional settings, so index, brightness, language, reset, offset. Now I'm not going to go through them. If you'd like to know a little bit about them, please have a look inside your book pack. Press and hold on the middle dial turns it off. Then I've got your gas cooker. Everything here, it's a case of pressing on the dial, twist it to the side and press your igniter. This is what it looks like when it's lit. A little bit hard to see, but all of them nice and lit. Turn it off, back to the central position. And then it's the same for the grill and oven. Now this is on a mixer switch, so twist it this side for the grill, turn it on. You'll see in a second both sides come on. There you go. Or if I want the oven, twist to the other side, press in, and you can see it flash on. And then just back to the central position to turn it off. Only other real thing to note, don't put down this glass sheet until all of these burners are cold to the touch. Then just here we have your toilet operation. So flush button at the top, and that pushes a motor to push out any water inside the system. Then you've got a handle here, pushes away, opens up the cassette, close it back, shuts it up. Then you've got your cassette just here. When there is a red button underneath the icon, that tells you to empty the cassette.